Howdy, howdy. My mic on. Yeah, this is wrong. Hello, everyone. Or nobody. Nobody's here yet. If you're watching in recording land, I'm just hooking up my to get superior audio quality. There we go. Morning. I just released an interesting video. It's the UFO video. Proof UFO. What is this? Oh, huh. Oh, I got some comments. Captain Kirk hasn't weighed in on the story. I don't know who that is, Stewport, if you're here. Who liked the ending of my video? What if UFOs really are Jiffy Pop popcorn? The government has been snatching them out of the sky, packaging them up, and selling to us as popcorn. That's why they don't pop so well, because they're not really popcorn. Steve the Ford guy. I'm sitting in a Ford, Steve. Good morning. Victor Debs, how you doing? Whew. Police tape up at reserve. Oh, they're still looking for Brian? Well, he's probably dead. If he's been out there the whole time. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I stay up kind of late, but I got a video out. I posted it today. It's proof of UFOs. And please watch it to the end. It's pretty, I think it's funny, personally. You get my humor. Never mind. Don't watch the video. Go do other things. That's 8 hours of work right there, that little video. And very cold. It was cold out when I was shooting the video at the Alien Visitor Center. Area 51 Visitor Center, excuse me. Loved my UFO pie tin moment. Hope I didn't eat that stuff. I ate the whole thing. I love popcorn. I'm a popcorn fiend. If there's popcorn around, I'm probably going to be eating it. It's very difficult for me to walk into like a store that has popcorn being made. Like they have that at in Shoshone at the gas station, the Chevron in Shoshone. They'll make popcorn every once in a while, and I'll be in there and I'm like, oh. But yeah, I did eat that popcorn. I sure did. UFO popcorn is some of the best. It's hard to get UFO popcorn. You know, they're rare. Not in the sense that they're cooked rare. Actually, when you cook it, they kind of get burnt. But you know what I mean. Excuse me. Out and about, Diane. You were just there the other day, and you didn't call me to meet up with me, Diane. Aren't we going to be doing like any kind of collaboration soon, Diane? I thought you. What? Hello. I'm in. You know, Stewport, I did hyperlapse or time lapse of the popcorn being made, but for some reason it got corrupt. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of a bummer. It was supposed to be part of that scene at the end, where I'm lighting the burner, and then it's supposed to be time lapse of the thing blowing up, and then me opening it up. That's how it was supposed to end, but I was cut short of the finish line, so I did what I did. I also did you guys notice that I paid a little tribute to a movie in this video? I don't know if you guys caught that. It was from a film in 1997 called Lost Highway. Lost Highway was filmed. Majority of it was filmed out here in Death Valley Junction, as well as Highway 190 going into Death Valley from Death Valley Junction. If you've ever watched the movie, David Lynch movie, if you ever watched it, a lot of it was filmed out here. The garage scene in that movie was not in LA, it was in Death Valley Junction. It was right across the street from the hotel. There's a scene in that movie where they're driving down 190 of the highway, and that's my tribute to that movie in this video, this UFO video. I'm a big David Lynch fan, and it tickled me to death to learn that Death Valley Junction was the filming location of one of my favorite movies, Lost Highway. Don't try and make any sense out of that movie. It's like watching someone's nightmare, to be honest with you. Bill Pullman's in it, Patricia Arquette's in it, Robert Blake's in it, to name a few. Oh yeah, to name a few. David Lynch, Lost Highway, 1997. It's a great movie. Very disturbing at the same time. What's up, guys? You're having coffee with me? Yeah, call me. Oh, you stopped there to take a nap from Bridgeport. Yeah, right across the street. There's a rest stop area where you can actually sleep for, I think, 12 hours at a time. You can stay up for 12 hours. Bobby the Desert Walker. Oh, on Lost Highway, the music? Yeah, the music is something else. Um, David Lynch is a amazing artist, if you ask me, creator, director. Hot chai tea. Hot chai tea. I'm drinking coffee. Coffee with cream. No sugar. So you guys liked my video, yay! Somehow I had it set for made for kids, and when it's that way, you can't leave comments. So I had to go back in and open the comments up to that video. If you haven't put any comments up, you're welcome to. I turned it back on. I'm drinking water. It works for me. Hey, you know, whatever gets you going in the morning, whatever your routine is, whether it's water, coffee, chai, tea, um, or even, you know, brandy or whiskey or vodka, whatever it might be, have it with me. I'm sitting here having my coffee break. The upload went well for the small video I put up. Okay, that makes sense. I have to respect that, right, Stewport? Breakfast whiskey. Or Carolyn's. You guys know what Carolyn's is? Irish cream? Why not? I'm not driving today. Little Carolyn's. Goes a long ways. So I kind of was hoping, you know, when I was uploading this video, this UFO video that was inspired by Anna's Burning Curiosity, as well as the EFX5 gang. Um, I had a great time shooting that video. I had a great time being embarrassed out there in the middle of nowhere, dangling a UFO on a string off of one of my hiking poles, and a camera in one hand and a UFO with a string pole on the other, and people were looking at me strangely at the gas station. But you know what? I had a good time. I had a really good time. Go watch it. I'll be on for a while. Go take a break from this. Go watch it. Come back. I'll be here for about an hour or more. Today's editing day. Can you tell? I'm editing video. I really should be out shooting video today, but I need to take a break. You know when things just aren't going right? Sometimes you just need to take a pause and a break and let the traffic go by so that you can have clear sailing when you start on your path again. That's kind of what I'm doing. I had some troubles, technical difficulties when I was out shooting for the past, I don't know, day, which is a lot of footage to go back and reshoot. So I used the wrong mic cable. I pulled a Wonder Hussy. I put the wrong mic cable onto my. Anyway, no audio for a full day of video. Getting kind of cocky. I'm out there shooting video, not checking my audio, knowing that all my stuff's all, it's always good. But if you don't put the right cable on, no, it's not good. You should check yourself. And I didn't check myself. So yeah, put a hole in that one. Sorry. Clint's Magnum. Oh my God. Everyone knows. I like that. That was from one of his movies, I take it. You had that in your coffee this morning, CHELLE? Oh my gosh. We're birds of the same feather, I think. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a good movie. That's a good line, man. I have to say, the Stewport. Everyone needs to know their limits. Okay. Yeah, I had a blast shooting that video. It was very cold out. I was wearing the jacket that Anna Burning Curiosity got me, actually, or sent to me. Lisa Kleckner, how you doing? How's everyone today? Is everyone doing okay? It's Friday. Happy Friday. I thought yesterday was Friday, so I was going about my day like thinking, oh man, it's the end of the week. Didn't get that video out. Oh man. But I got this one out. I'm editing now an adventure video that I put together in Tecopa. I have been doing a lot of work in Tecopa last week, and I'm kind of wrapping that up. I'm going to be doing a video on the outskirts of Tecopa now, and that should be it for Tecopa with me. And then off to Shoshone, probably doing a town walk of Shoshone. I've done a lot of videos in Shoshone, but I've never done like a town walk in Shoshone, so I'm going to do that. It's got the vibe. It's the best I could do with music on YouTube, free audio music library. That's the best I can come up with. It's supposed to be calming. That music is not calming. It's very eerie to me, especially with the footage I put into it. It's kind of cheeky. I don't know. I have no idea when I'm going to work with One of Us again. My channel's kind of changing, and so is hers, if you haven't noticed. So I need to find a more efficient way to How do I put this? I love what I do. I love adventure videos. I love making adventure videos. I will be doing adventures for the rest of my life, I believe, or as long as I can walk. Now, uh, they're really expensive to make in YouTube. It's hard to make money in YouTube doing adventure videos. It's just darn right hard. You got to have a lot of money, a lot of backing to do that. If you have a 4x4, it's even worse. It's even more expensive per mile. So when it comes to those types of videos, they will be coming out on this channel. I'm going to be starting before the end of the year. I'll be starting 2 new channels along with this one. They'll all be running at the same time, uh, but not as often on this channel. It's difficult. If I have the opportunity to put adventure videos together, I will do that and put them on this channel, but I'm looking at other things as well. But collaboration takes even more effort. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to find out. I haven't asked her to go on any adventures with me lately, so. Hey Zeb, how you doing? Zebster. Having coffee this morning. I released a short video this morning. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's very short. It's very, very short. Um, but it's a tribute to Anna's Burning Curiosity. She, her video really cracked me up. I really enjoyed it. It really took me out of the moment and put me in an area where I could just not worry about anything for a minute or two. And I do appreciate videos that do that to me. And that was the point of this video, is to to get people out of their rut, if they're in one, to help them get out for a second, to realize there's other paths to take, because her video did that to me. And then when you guys sent me, when the EFX5 posse sent me just the Jiffy Pops, there are 3 of them, when they showed up, instant joy. Instant joy happened to me. I didn't even open the package. I just knew what it was by holding it. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's Jiffy Pops in here. Um, this video is to inspire others, I hope, to do something similar on their side. Just go out and have fun with their camera. Be silly. Um, Take a time out from adult life and go out and have some good fun. I was by myself that whole time, and I got back to camp. Okay, so I shot the video, all the footage for the UFO video in one night. And it started off at night, and then it went to the next morning. I got some final shots in the morning. So I shot everything within a 12-hour period, more like a 10-hour period. I got back to camp around 12 midnight. The next day was yesterday, and then I edited the video last night, and then it's uploaded today. It happened that fast, so it's really fresh footage. I tried making it look old, aged, something from the archives. But I had a lot of fun making it, and it took me out of my rut, and it made me explore my creative side. And I appreciate that, you guys. I really do appreciate that. It meant a lot, and I think you can see in the video I had a lot of fun. I hope. The popcorn was pretty darn good, to be honest with you. It still had that burnt bottom that you would expect to have from those really thin deals. I cooked it to the directions, but it's still kind of burnt on the bottom. But still, I had a good time eating it. It was a lot of fun. It tasted better even when it was a little bit burnt, because you guys sent it to me, and a video was made because of it. So I don't care how it tastes. It was good. It is good in my book. Tim for. So, what's going on here? I don't need that. I don't want to say that. No. So that's the UFO video. Very happy with that. Art Bell, Nevada Test Range, Goldfield with Sarah Jane. Still haven't done that. I don't like the footage I shot in that. I wasn't in the right mood. My mindset wasn't there. I was forcing myself to make a video and I shouldn't have done that. Desert Alignment, that's done. Live streams, that's ongoing. Okay, where's my other folder? Oh, here it is, Tcopa 3. So I've got a couple of videos coming up of Tcopa, and let's see, where's that? Was this one done already? Where's this? Okay, so I got a couple videos, and what got me started on these videos is a property close to the Delights Hot Spring Resort. I was camped there, $35 a night, and for use of all their facilities. It's great. And I noticed this school bus off in the distance. So in a corner lot, I've seen it for many years, but I've never really paid an artistic eye to it. So I went out there with my cameras and DSLR and my Sony action camera and shot some video of what I was seeing. It's not an adventure video. It's more like just walking around and exploring this abandoned lot. Turns out Sarah Jane Woodall's telling me that it's not an abandoned lot, and that she knows the person who owns it, and she gave me some information on it. It was really interesting. Not going to give up much of that because I don't know if Sarah Jane wants me to expose all that info or not. So I'm very sensitive to that. Yes, CHELLE, I did. I had a really good time getting out of my funk. I was you know me. I was involved with a lot of mechanical stuff going on, working on my car, the van issues going on. Everything was, kind of pressure cooking me a bit. So the popcorn stole me from all of that. It stole me. It kidnapped me from all that, and for a 24-hour period through shooting video, clear to editing and uploading, I had a blast. It was like I was on vacation. That's the best way I can explain it. It was like I was on vacation. I loved it. It's these little things that you guys do that really knock a home run. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, CHLLE, and everyone who was involved with the popcorn. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It felt like you guys pulled me out of bed. And there's a party going on, and I was having a good time. So God bless you all. Wayne Poole, hello, welcome to the live stream coffee drinking binge thing going on. Lisa Kleckner says best UFO capture. Thank you very much. 909 Adventures is here. Hey, 909 Adventures, if you're still here, let me know. Isn't it kind of, it's kind of a bummer how much these videos cost to get to, just the cost in getting to these places and back. You don't make it up in the revenue that you make off of YouTube. You just don't. even at $20 to $30 a video, which I don't get, um, you're going to be looking at, I mean, that's what it costs in fuel. So immediately, it doesn't make any business sense to do YouTube, is what I'm trying to say. It doesn't make any business sense the way I'm doing it. Any smart business person will agree. But I'm stubborn. I'm really stubborn. What? The battery? So 909 Adventures. Yes, it does take a lot. Okay. When you say genre, 909 Adventures, are you talking the adventure videos or are you talking about YouTube in general? More good news. I have your battery. Oh my goodness. When are you going to be up here, Zeb? I mean, you don't have to drop it off at the mail house if you want to meet up. You've done a lot for the channel. It's not like I'm contagious or anything. The adventure videos. Well, you see, a lot of, to really get good at it, you can't be monetized on YouTube. Look at the proper people. They are not monetized because they are trespassing left and right. And to get around a lot of this stuff, they have to go out of the country to do some of their explores. So, yeah, it's a weird thing. My explorers aren't really exploring or trespassing or on private property. They're really on public lands. Leftover mines, mills, cabins, stuff like that. But I do like abandoned buildings, and I've gotten a couple of invites to come out to Trona, which has a lot of abandoned buildings, and I might do that. It's just that when you put this kind of effort into making these videos, when you're trespassing and you don't know it, and there's no signs posted, you're still trespassing, even though it's not posted. It's private property, and when you're on it, you don't know it, and you're thinking you're on public lands. You're shooting video. You go back and crunch it down, edit it, and post it. You've invested a lot of money into a video that can be taken down by the police and the law enforcement. If they get a call saying, hey, this person's on my property, I'm the owner of this land, it's obvious they're on my land in this video by X, Y, and Z being in their video. This has happened to me several times, to the point where I'm very diligent about knowing where I'm going to shoot video. Well, just the other day, I got into a situation where I was really on private land, which was surrounded by BLM land. So it was a little plot of land surrounded by BLM. And I happened to go off the beaten trail, and I was on private land. The people came out and said, you're on private land, you got to get off, blah, blah, blah. So I did. Any video that you shot, on their private land, you can't really use. So a lot of money is spent doing that shit too. So it's hard. It's hard unless you can really line them up, or if you have, another stream of income. So, yeah. Yeah. No, adventures. I can see that. And if you look at how some of these gamer channels are set up, or any channel that doesn't leave their studio, like you get all these news, these channels that act like they're a news station and they do their own news broadcasts. And some of these are really elaborate. Some of them are, I think one's called CN instead of CNN, and their logo looks very similar. But they're just, chomping out videos in their studio all day long, making money, not moving. The only overhead they have is the food they're eating and consuming that day, and the electricity that they're using. Well, I have all that plus fuel, plus wear and tear, plus everything else that comes under that sun. Um, yeah, not good. Adventure videos are difficult, and they're getting more difficult as time moves on with YouTube. So I've had 2 or 3 phone calls from law enforcement asking me to remove videos. I comply, no problem. I state my side. I say there were no signs posted. They say they understand, but you're still trespassing. Blah, blah, blah. It comes down. Hot soakers! I've been good. You just got out of the hot spring. Which hot spring are you at, hot soakers? Well, probably don't tell me that on the road, but forget it. Forget I asked that because that gives out your location. Um, it's been a while. Oh, you make no money? You're not monetized, huh? Are you looking to be monetized or it's just a hobby? Uber Eats. That's amazing. That's crazy. I mean, what can you do with an Uber Eats video? You go pick up the food and you go deliver it. That's all he does? That's that doesn't sound like fun at all to watch, but that's me.
Oh, that's
Ah,
interesting.
yeah, that
Um,
is. Thank you very much. That's commercials, my video. Uh, reading the comments. Yes. Randomly very busy. Yeah, there's a lot of hot springs out in Utah. I was scoping some out when I was taking my trip through Utah this last trip, and yeah, there were a lot. I couldn't believe how many there were. Publicly known ones too. But I'm not a big, hot spring kind of person. I rather, I rather just get in a shower and, and steam the stuff off of me, steam the grime off. What? The occasional new dame answering the door knock? Yes, out and about with Diane. Yeah, we met at the hot springs. But I'm not a big hot springer. You probably saw me. I think wasn't I nursing my rolled ankle still? I was out there soaking my ankle in the hot springs. No amoebas to worry about. Exactly. I do go to the hot springs at Delights, but I don't go into like the public mud bath in Tacopa. I don't go there anymore. I got bit by some insects in that hot spring. I'm not saying don't go there. It's open, by the way. The hot spring in Tacopa is open. Dean Perry. It is a lot. It is a lot of work, Dean. And when you don't put a lot of work into it, it shows. Unfortunately. Um, the video I just put out, the UFO video, it actually takes time to make it look that way. Don't know what to say. I tried using my transitions as best I could to make it eerie and scary, but I tried changing the, there's a lot of work in editing to make the mood that you're looking for. You can't just take your raw footage and make it look scary. It doesn't come out of the camera looking scary, at least. Like my hair right now, it looks pretty scary. Why did I take my hat off? I don't know. Got some scary hair going on. Just pretend you didn't see that, okay? You did not see my hair like that. Okay. Stop looking at Lost Highway, Larry. The movie Lost Highway. So, looks like there's a lot of action going on in Florida looking for this Brian Laundrie guy. Looks like they're out looking at for his remains now. Man. You just gotta accept the fact that you're gonna be editing all day today, Larry. Right here. Right here. Ooh. Spa 2021. What? Sounds and drifts? Oh man. Oh man. I've often thought 909 Adventures. I've often thought of doing a channel that is basically sitting like in a studio, like this, and doing picture in picture with a video game. There's all kinds of things you can be doing to make actual money, videos that people want to watch. I personally enjoy watching other people play video games. Not that I have to interact with them, but I like what they're saying while they're playing a video game. I don't even need to have them in the bottom corner anywhere, but them just playing the video game. There's a channel I watch. It's called Phil Daily. He's a gamer. Ooh, what did I just do? No, no. Yes. And then go to my channel again. Oop. Turn that down. Phil Daily. Okay, yeah, I can see some chats here. I also watch this channel. It's a gaming channel, but he basically plays War Thunder, and he plays with tanks, any kind of anything within that program, that gaming program, and it's interesting to watch because he's almost like a comedian. The way he plays games is pretty funny, but he's really knowledgeable about that game, and it's fun to watch him kind of toy around with different things. And at the beginning, he'll tell you what he's going to be using, and the fun things about it, and the bad things about it as well, and how you play with these different tanks or equipment differently depending on how it's armored and how it's armed. So yeah, it's interesting, and he does it in a fun way, in a kid's kind of fun way. He's a married gentleman. I think he's in Florida somewhere. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, that's a good channel if you want to see kind of what I'm talking about. I like watching those types of videos. I think I'd be okay at it. I don't know. I'm just not really heavy into video games anymore since I started this trip. But yeah, it's not hard to change that. Chelle. Yeah, it is possible if you can find people who are willing to talk to you. Um, Only on occasion have I run into anyone who's been, uh, you know, open, and that was in Gold Hill, Nevada, uh, and I believe the one of the mine owners saw me recording video and came up to me and he asked me a few questions. I was very honest with him and open. Um, I gave him my channel name, whatnot, and told him basically what my channel is all about. He then opened up. He said, "Okay, well, we got an active mine up there, and there's a couple abandoned mines around there, but BLM's closing everything down." And he was kind of secretive about a lot of things. He goes, "There's some things back there I don't want to tell you about, but it's interesting that he has that knowledge." He told me all the stories about the government using the pins in that video for, I think, elk, torturing elk with noise. I don't know. Um, all kinds of stories he told. And it was really interesting. The first bowling alley in Utah was burnt down in that town, Gold Hill. So yeah, interviewing those people, he didn't want to be on camera. So I'd be willing. Let's put it this way: Chelle. I would be willing to do an interview with someone if they were willing to do that. Most people are pretty shy and camera shy. So yeah, it is possible, but is it plausible? Did I just say that? No, it's not very plausible, if you ask me. There's a couple towns I was in. It looks like it's complete, like Manhattan. It looks like it's completely abandoned. There are people living there. I tell you. It seems like if they know you're close by, they go into their houses. I want to say that. I know that's not happening. It's a free country. People do what the frick they want. Um, but I don't think people are running into their houses because they see a stranger in town. Um, I just think people are busy doing their own things during the week, and I'm just happen to be, in their town when they're getting their stuff done. So usually that's inside a shop or a home or an office within these little towns. So I make my presence very known. I do not trespass. I can't monetize videos that are trespassing videos. I can't. You just won't be able to do it. It'll be your channel will be shut down. See, you're breaking the law basically. You're breaking the law and you're posting on YouTube. Hey, look, I'm breaking the law. You shouldn't be doing that stuff. Shouldn't be doing that stuff even without a camera. But that's me. That's a great idea, Abel. Never even thought about that. Now, in my case, and Sarah Jane Woodall's case, even the audio option might be a bad option because we seem to have so many problems with gaining audio. uh, I mean, it would not make sense for me to go back and reshoot the video I just shot without audio by mistake because it will cost too much money and fuel. I will never make money on that video. So why should I go back and reshoot it? Because I know the ground I'd be covering. That's all. That's it. I know there's something there, but what you guys will be missing is that energy and enthusiasm as I walk around each hill crest and each corner to see a new landscape and not knowing what's around that corner. That's the only thing that will be missing from the video, but I don't know. I'm still debating on whether to do it or not. If I shoot an interview, it would not be trespassing. You're absolutely correct. Um, I probably have to have them sign a waiver. There's all kinds of crap involved with getting other people who may change their mind tomorrow, basically, on whether they want to be in the video or not. Have a good day, 909 Adventures, and don't go trespassing. Don't go trespassing. your days away, because there will be no monetization coming your way. I don't sing. I don't rhyme. I don't rap. I don't do any of that. Too late. Well, you're not monetized. You're fine. You can do all that you want. That's how proper people do it. 909. They're not monetized, but they make all their money through donations through their Patreon page. Hey, 909 Adventures. By the way, would Trona be something you want to do? Trona. He's probably gone already. Yep. That's just one thing I have to carry with me. Abel, but Rick. Okay. I'll get your email on, if I don't have it already, I'll just get it off your about page on YouTube, and I'll send you an email about that. I want to get out there. I've had some invites to come out there. They say it's, it's awesome. So I'm going to go poke around and see what I can get. We can definitely meet out there. I don't know where you're based out of 909, but I'll send you an email. I don't know what city you're in. Are we still live? Yes. Okay. Yeah. I'm wrapping up Ticopa. Once I'm done with Ticopa, I'll send you an email on 909 Adventures. 909 Adventures, I would say give me a week, because my next stop is that, so. I'll need to get info from Shaycasters. 10-4, Roger. Zeb? We talk to Shaycasters almost every other day, so that's not a big deal. We'll get the lowdown, but I also have some people who live there and who work at, I guess, a couple of the mines out there, so. Okay, 909. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. So Trona, that's a tank of gas, folks. That's like $80. Will I ever make $80 on a video in Trona? No, I will not. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to shoot like 10 videos to get it down to $8 a video. You just got to shoot more videos at the same location. And the idea here is Trona has a lot of abandoned buildings, since it's a town that's basically turning into a ghost town right in front of our eyes. Interviewing other nomads. I never thought about doing that, to be honest with you, CHELLA, because this is YouTube, not ThemTube. I'm kidding. No, that'd be a good idea. Actually, I just met one. I just met a nomadic person. His name's Bobby, and he just started a YouTube channel, and I think he has like 8 subscribers. It's really sad. But I could interview someone like that. He has a really nice rig. It was an adventure van, 4x4, the Econoline type, not this type, not the transit type. Lifted 4x4. It was a 4x4 van. It was a van that I would be proud to be seen in. Had solar, heater, everything. It was a nicely set up van, and of course he had his surfboard on top. '87. Holy crap, that's a long time ago. I graduated in '86 from high school. Holy crap, man. Yeah, interviewing other nomads is a great idea, and that would be something that would show up probably on this channel. Anything nomadic would show up on this channel. I think my other ideas for other channels is Crazy Larry Commentary, which I've kind of briefly told you guys about. And I also have an idea for another channel. that I can't talk about right now. Probably because I forgot what it was. It was another one, though. There was another one. There's Crazy Larry commentary and... Oh, shorts. I had a shorts channel coming out. I want to do shorts. Kind of like this UFO thing I just did. But build it to spec. So I guess if I were to build a short video for YouTube, it shouldn't be 1 minute. It should be at least 8 minutes long. Minimum 8 minutes. 8 minutes and 2 seconds, probably. That way I can say whether to put ads in the video or not. But yeah, Shaycasters, I'm going out to Trona as my next destination after I'm done with Tecopa. And you see, you guys who know Adam the Woo channel, or of the Adam the Woo channel, or the Daily Woo channel. Adam the Woo was doing adventure videos. That's how he got started. He was doing explore videos, and he did not succeed at it. He did it for a number of years, but then he caught a break when he was doing one of his amusement park videos where he was shooting like behind the scenes of behind the curtains of Disney, and they kicked him out of there. And because of that popularity, because he made the news, he gained in popularity, and he gained a following for Disney type videos. He got kicked out. He was allowed back in, and he pretty much sticks with doing Disney or amusement park videos now. It's very similar to what 909 Adventures was saying about hard genre to break into, in that he mentioned an example of someone who started and has changed his channel into Uber Eats video channel. But Adam is very cool. Adam the Woo. He's part of my inspiration. 2 inspirations for me to start my trip was Adam the Woo and also Wonder Hussy. Those 2 channels were a huge part in why I got off my ass and started doing this channel. There's nothing wrong with the channel. If I want to always make this kind of money, I will keep doing this. I want to make a little bit more money, so I'm going to start some other channels along with this one and see if I can pull in any more revenue through those. If they just take over and say, hey, you know, it's making you a gazillion dollars a year, I'm still doing this channel. This channel is my home. This is my bedroom, this channel. This is where I like to be. This is the stuff I like to do. This is my hobby channel. But I do need to make money. I don't want to work for others. I'd rather just work for myself and you guys. So my next channel is going to be Scary Larry Commentary. And it's basically me giving you guys commentary on what I'm seeing, which is totally fiction. I need more coffee. Who's out with coffee? You guys see that? It's Wonder Hussy. My Wonder Hussy sticker. She should have mugs like this. Seriously. I do need some more coffee. I'm going to make more coffee. North Carolina, Kevin. Welcome to the live stream. Hello. North Carolina? What part of North Carolina? Asheville? Finding NorCal. How you doing, Finding NorCal? Still haven't posted the... I put the sticker up because I'm still working on the car. Coffee. I shouldn't have another coffee, but I'm going to do it. Shows a really good side of her. Dan Bell, you and one of us are my inspirations. Oh, well, that's great. I like to be an inspiration, hopefully a positive one. I don't like leading by negative example. What part of North Carolina is that? Is that closer to the Atlantic? Kitty Hawk, is that right? Or are you somewhere else? I've been to Asheville, North Carolina, and I fell in love with that town. I absolutely fell in love with North Carolina. Beautiful state, absolutely stunning. And in October right now, when the hills are changing color, ouch, ouch. I got hot water. Yes, I'm making coffee. Hold on a second, guys. Got my coffee mixture setups over here. Got my thermos with hot water in it. This corner of the van over here has all my supplies because I know I have to get out of this thing as soon as my van is ready. So I'm done. I just need hot water. Thermos, thanks to Jenny Gibbs' channel. She sent me this thermos a long time ago. Keep me warm in the winters. Still have it. Jenny Gibbs, you're out there. Jenny Gibbs' channel had a concern that I was going live on purpose when she was going live. And the fact of the matter is, I don't have a schedule down for anyone's channel except for mine. And most of the channels I know post videos on Wednesdays. I try not to do live streams on Wednesdays because of that. But occasionally I will. But I don't really try and yield to any channel. I just do my own thing. So if it's the same time that I'm doing a live stream that she is, guarantee you guys it's coincidence. I'm not trying to be nefarious with that. I don't think I would. Heck, I don't think any one of you guys would watch my channel if she's playing. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to change that. If anyone likes her channel more than mine, then that's great. She has got followers. I'm sure there's people who don't like her channel but like mine. I'm sure there's people who don't like my channel but like hers. But there's nothing nefarious going on with that. I don't plan anything. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not like that. Now, if you've done something bad to me, you got a bad person on the other side, which would be me. But people in general are very nice, from what I'm gathering. I enjoy the people I've run into on YouTube so far. Oh, nice. Kevin, so you know Asheville as well as I do. It's a beautiful town. A 100 miles west of Wilmington. Okay. West of Wilmington. Okay. Cowee Valley. Nice, Kevin. So my last little outing, well, I have to redo what I did the other day. That's going to take one day. But after that, in Tecopa, I'm doing the outskirts of Tecopa, which really mind. And Tecopa proper, the little town of Tecopa, really wasn't where Tecopa used to be. Tecopa was, I believe, further towards where the mines were. Which is southeast of Tecopa proper in the mountains. And Zabriskie was closer to where Tecopa is today. Zabriskie is about, 2 miles away from where Tecopa proper is. It's very close to 127 and where you take the road to go down to the mud baths. I think it's Tecopa Road or something like that. But Tecopa is like a wonder water world in the desert. Everyone's vying for property that has access to the natural hot springs, both hot and cold. Um, there's some property out there that doesn't have access to good well water, so you have to bring your own water in. Those prices of those properties are lower than the prices of property that have a well on it or access to hot springs. So it looks like a rundown desert town, you know, but under it all is this really amazing water world, and it's a trippy place. I thought Tecopa, I thought not Tecopa, I thought Pahrump was a strange place. Tecopa is by far the most bizarre town I've run across in my adventures out in the desert. You've got to go there to understand it. Maybe my video of the town a little bit will open your eyes to what I'm talking about. It's amazing. I'm liking Tecopa more and more. Sarah was smart in buying a place out there. And no, I have not been to Sarah's place yet. Being invited to her place right now is almost a curse, okay? Because she's got so much stuff to do. I do not mind volunteering for work, and she knows this, but the fact that she hasn't, you know, Larry, I need help. The fact that she hasn't tapped me for that means I get to do other things, you know? And if I were tapped to help her with her place, there would be no video of that place. That is her domain, and there's no content out of helping her, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm kind of like, I'm cautiously waiting by the phone, but I'm not at the same time. You know what I mean? Lisa Kleckner's back. Yeah, smaller towns are the best. I agree with you, Kevin. Big cities are where bad people tend to coagulate. Is that the right coagulation? They got a smaller. They've got a more target-rich environment. Big cities, towns. Small towns, not so much. Can't really hide in a small town. You know what I mean? Kevin, no, this is a van that I'm building for a person named Desert Deb. She has a channel on YouTube. And almost done with that. I'm installing a heater. I'm waiting for some parts to show up. Once those show up, install happens on the van. Unfortunately, I'm working on the X5 right now, so, and today's editing day, so I take time off from my vehicle, and I have to sit down and do the work. But no, this is not the new van. I do not have a new van. If someone would like to donate a van to the channel, I'd be the guy to do that with. Yeah. Shows a good side of her, doesn't it? That would be gross to say, man. Don't say that. You guys want to hear something gross? You got a Matchbox van I can have. Yay! I learned something about this mug. As you can see, there's drip marks all over it from when I sip out of it, and a little drip comes down. Well, one day I was licking up the drip to make sure it doesn't drop, and well, I realized what I was licking. The sticker. So, don't ask what part. Well, you can visualize. From that alone, she should sell millions of these mugs. I'm sorry to hear that, Finding NorCal. Next week you'll be up and about. Okay. You see, Finding NorCal, you should consider um, building a small bank of reserve videos that you can tap into at later dates when you have cloudy days like that. I've got about 10 videos kind of stored away that I have not touched. I've just shot the videos, but for one reason or another, I have not produced the video, have not touched them. I mean, it's just raw footage. But I've got about 10 videos like that, that if it comes down to it, I can certainly live a few days without doing any adventures. I could actually live almost 2 months without doing an adventure. Der Hussey's Croc. The Kraken. Yeah, she could call this mug the Kraken mug. It's Wonder Valley after all, isn't it? Sarah does have a nice ass, you gotta admit. She's got one of the best asses in adventure videos these days. She got them assets. Oh, so you're already doing that, Finding NorCal. My apologies. I take that all that back. You know what you're doing. It's weird how COVID works. You could have gotten it, you just don't know it. I'm glad to hear your engines or your transmissions getting repaired. That's good. Saw an ad on here for a contest to win a fully loaded Mercedes Nomad vehicle. Lisa Kleckner. I don't know if I'd want a Mercedes Nomad vehicle or not. I'd rather keep it domestic. I'm a mutant. I I've never been the type to enter a contest to win anything. I've never won anything. I've entered contests. I've gotten my hopes up, but you know what they say: you never play, you'll never win, right? So I don't really participate in that anymore. My dreams are different. My dreams aren't wishing for a contest win or stuff to show up. I think I think what I'd like is more UFO kind of stuff, like I just projects like I just did. I like those. Yeah, this Ford Transit van. This is a Ford 250 V6 3.7. It's their big V6. This thing's powerful, man. This thing hauls ass. Uh, I love this van. I really do. I keep telling Desert Deb that if she ever wants to sell this van, she should let me know, and I'll see if I can scrub up some money between everyone and the EFXI posse and my whole family. See if we can scrub some money together to buy it from her. But I'm pretty sure she might be selling this, and Martin copy lawsuit. Wow. I've never won anything. I can't think of anything I've ever won. I won a raffle ticket thing once at a car show. What did I win? I won. I think a couple T-shirts. Nothing really to write home about. Never won anything in lottery tickets. I don't even play lottery tickets or the lottery. I don't gamble at all. I'm just not a lucky person, so I just stay away from things that just take money away from me. Had I ever won at any of those things, I would probably still be playing it, right? But I never have. Damn. You guys are talking guitars. Here we go. A weekend in Oakland. Hello, Scott. Why don't you guys make a guitar channel and you just sit around talking about guitars? Nothing wrong with that. No, Anna's burning curiosity. She must be sleeping, taking one of her afternoon naps. Hope she sees the video. You retire from the Campbell Soup Company. Well, thank you for all your service in the Campbell Soup industry. Or soup industry. Canned soup industry. Kevin, would you eat any Campbell soup today? Would you sit down and open a can and eat it yourself, knowing that you spent some time there? Happy chicken noodle. That is my favorite soup, is chicken noodle soup. I also love mushroom soup. It's getting warm in here. Not that it's warm out, it's warm inside the van. There it is. Is it on? It's not on, of course. I can't turn it on with this remote. You have to physically push the button to turn it on. Beach Boys tickets once. Nice! Cream of mushroom is the best. With sourdough toast with cheddar cheese on it. That's what you dip in the cream of mushroom. That's what I do. That's what I used to do, I guess. A lot of things I used to like and do, I don't do anymore. Anyway, I should, but I don't. Save money and to be able to travel and make videos. Anywho, guys, I'm going to call it a day. It's been an hour and 14 minutes, and I got to get some editing done. Thank you for the coffee break. I really do appreciate it. It's creeping up on 12 o'clock. I got to get some food in me. I skipped breakfast like a bad boy, and I'm going to go do that. Continue on with my editing. Tcopa is next week. Next Wednesday, I'll have one of many Tcopa videos coming out, and then I'm off on to other adventures. Bye, Scott, Bobby, Kevin, CHELLE, Shaycasters, Kevin again, Save the Ford guy. You guys have a great day. Make it a good weekend. I will talk to you shortly, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no problem with the coffee break, CHELLE. Thanks for joining me, everyone. And yeah, here we go. Here we go. Maybe they changed the menu. Maybe they didn't. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yeah, I'm positive. Thank you, Zeb. Let me know when you're in town. Send me an email. Gonna get buzzed now. I'm gonna join you. Eminence from X5 every word. Out.